As soon as the NES Classic Mini was released last year, we set our hearts on a follow-up. After all, the Super Nintendo was a better console and the first that really set our hearts aflutter. That's why the announcement of the Nintendo Classic Mini, Super Nintendo Entertainment System was even better received in these quarters. We finally get to play a smorgasbord of 16-bit gems on the big screen once more, including the original Super Mario Kart, Super Mario World and The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. To be honest, if you're of the less legitimate persuasion, you could do so already. Following our steps on how to build your own Raspberry Pi games machine is one route. But the SNES Classic Mini keeps it simple and provides everything you need in the one box. It also looks cute on the outside. Nintendo Classic Mini, Super Nintendo Entertainment System Review, a slice of the 90s. Designed to resemble a miniature version of the original Super Nintendo, in our case the PAL version released in the UK in 1992, it's actually smaller than the NES Classic Mini from last year. There are rear ports for power, micro USB, and video, HDMI, plus a flap at the front that conceals two controller ports with the new adapter as used by the NES Classic, even Wii devices. On the top is an on/off slider switch and reset button. That's it? Simple stuff really, and similar to the NES version. All games are pre-installed, so you only have to plug the retro console in and away you go. A HDMI cable is included and you get a USB cable in the box to power the device, but you will need a handy USB port or adapter plug of your own. Nintendo Classic Mini, Super Nintendo Entertainment System Review, controller cable caveats. You also get two controllers this time around, but sadly they suffer from a similar issue to the NES controller from last year. The lead is still way too short on each. It's a smidgy on longer, but we found ourselves having to sit on the very edge of the sofa to play. The reset button is still on the box too, meaning you need to get up and hit it if you want to play a different game. Optional third-party wireless controllers with the ability to reset from the pad became available after the NES Classic Mini was released. Hopefully it won't be too long until the SNES version gets the same treatment. Nintendo Classic Mini, Super Nintendo Entertainment System Review, all about the games. The SNES Classic Mini certainly shines over the NES version in the game selection too. 30 NES games were included last time out and we loved them all, mostly, but although they were true gems from yesteryear, the SNES lineup is eminently more playable.